I come from this organization right here, which I started, Brokenmenfoundation, basically pretty much dealing with issues of my own stuff. Being a man, going through different things in life. I consider myself not grown, but I'm a grown man. Okay? But as we move forward in life, a lot of times we don't want to deal with different things. Man, we just don't communicate. I'm just here to tell the truth. Things that hurt us to deal with us because we've been men. We suppress it. We don't want to talk about it because the first thing, as soon as we talk about it, the first thing everybody said, oh, he's less of a man. I mean, what is that? What is that? What is that? We cannot run from every issue in life. Some things we have to deal with. I was in a situation where I was in a difficult marriage, and things happened in my life where I found a few things out where I had to make some decisions in my life where I didn't want to live anymore. I didn't know which direction to go to, and I was just torn. Broken men is something that God has put in my spirit. It's something that I hold dear to my heart because it's like a God's moment. Every one of you all gets a God's moment, but what you do with that moment is up to you. You can let the moment come past you right there and say, that's a good idea right there. That's God. But every now and then you get a God's moment. And what do you want to do with God's moment? Are you want to act on it? Or are you just want to run from it? To be broken is to be reduced to fragments, ruptured, to be torn. Men, it's a human individual representing the species without being reference to sex or the human race or human mankind. Man hopes for peace, but men also prepare for war. Foundation, the basis of groundwork of anything, of moral foundation of society and religion. Together we get Brokenmenfoundation. Okay? I come to you today because we have to be more accountable as men. We have to reach back for those that are not with us. My father left when I was 3. Guess what? I took that negative and made it a positive because he wasn't in my life. Because he showed me what not to be. But I'm not going to down him or dog him because maybe he has some situations in his life that he doesn't know how to be maybe that father to me. I just don't know. But I'm here to say today that we have to break what is called a generational curse. Yeah. It's a generational curse that if that young man falls down, that young man falls down, and the first thing we say is, he better not cry, pick him up. But then that young man becomes to be an older man. And then the woman try to find out and try to figure out why doesn't he love me, why doesn't he embrace me, why doesn't he hold me, what's wrong with him, because he's been taught as a young man that when I fall down, you better not cry. Men, I hold us accountable today. I charge us today. If that young man falls down, guess what? We shall pick him up. We shall dust them off. We should tell him that we love you. It's all right to cry sometime. Because what happens is, statistics show this, when we talk about domestic violence, the first thing we talk about is men placing their hands on women or touching a child. That's not always the case. Facts and statistics show today that more perpetrators of this are women. You all have to be accountable yourself. Different things that you say to me can break a man down like a shotgun, and that's supposed to be your better half. Be careful what you speak out of your mouth. Because men, we don't want to talk about it because the first thing that happens to us, oh, she didn't call me that. She didn't say this to me, because we're too prideful. Put the pride on the back burner. Put it on the back burner. Live for another day. I come to speak the truth today. And I shall not die. I should not go to my grave without doing what God has asked me to do. Now, I don't come to preach to you. I just come to bring you a message. I come to tell the young men today, for all the circumstances, for things that you think you can't be, for things that you think are too big for you, is that you hold on to it and that you keep moving forward. Because my situation, I'm going to be very transparent. I didn't know which way I was going to go. I didn't know that when the circumstances hit my life and I had to go through divorce, and separation, and marriage itself, and I speak about single fathers because when you become a father, and people, when you become a father and something is taken away from you due to circumstances that might not have been your own, and you have to go before the justice system, they tell you have to pay, you have to do all this thing, you're like, God, why me? The first thing you know what God said, why not you?
Why not? What makes you any better than anybody else? Why not you? He sets you up for things to lead. But the blessing is this. Miss Marshall, pastor, was so gracious. Because when I came, she said, son, I'll listen to you. She said, but you have some great ideas, and I like that. She said, well, could you do something for the youth or for the young men? I said, well, Pastor, okay, I'm very good. That's not really with my heart, but I'm going to tell you how God moves things. He said, okay, you're going to move you in this direction here, but guess what? You can't forget about this group that's over here. Okay? So it works together hand in hand for our young sisters that's out here. Clothe yourselves. Be accountable. You don't have to accept different things from young men out here that you think they're about it and doing all these different things in your life. There's some good guys out here. There's some good guys out here. Take your time. Save yourselves. For the young men, I charge you today. I charge you for making the right decision. For the older men, I charge you to reach back and grab us and give us wisdom. I charge you today to be accountable. I charge you to say that when you this thing that you have to make a decision, that I got to run with this guy, or run with that guy, or I have to do this right here. Make a decision, because it's going to come that time, and I taught this in the class, that you're going to be by yourself. And you're going to think no one is watching. But yet still, you have to remember that with your mother or your father, if he's around, or the man that's in your life has taught you. It's all right. It's all right to say, I'm not going to do this today, I'm not going to do it, when you know it's wrong in your spirit. It's all right to walk away. This young man over here, Nate, I tell you, from the first time I met him, he told me right off the bat, we shared some things when I talked to Nate. I love Nate. And when I tell Nate I love him, what you going to tell me, Nate? What you going to tell me, Nate? Tell me, Nate. He loved me too. That's all right. See, because it's all right to say that we love each other. When I first talked to Nate, Nate shared some things with me that I share not share. I see he's up here with his mother. But what I can say is, Nate told me, he said, Nate was a little angry, I think, the father, when he said, I thought you guys was going to fly by and I wasn't going to see you anymore, because a lot of men come through and they say X, Y, Z. I tell you one thing, it's bigger than just me, okay? It's not about me. It's about us collectively coming together as a unity, what the pastor spoke about. Because there's some great opportunities and great things that's out here on these grounds that I've seen. I've taken pictures of them, I'm looking at it. But it's going to be bigger than just me. It's bigger than me. I charge you, Joe. I charge you if we take 2 hours on a Saturday, early in the morning or late afternoon, that we can come out here and clean this area up. So that we can have some facilities or recreation and different places for them to go and for them to have different things to do, because they say there's nothing out here for these young men. Young men, I ask you today that you come on and we're going to teach some things. We're going to show you how to tie ties. We're going to show you how to pull your pants up. We're going to show you how to put your suits on. We're going to show you how to get ready for the next level in your life. That's what we're going to do for you today. And I refuse to just let you go by the wayside and fall by the wayside. I just believe that it's one of these things that if we don't take charge, we're going to let this generation bypass us. I refuse to let this generation bypass me, because God has given me their God's moment. How do you take a broken man and make him a better man? First of all, you have to restructure and rethink his mind. The word I like to use is beloved. Beloved is a word of endearment, a term to something that you embrace the next person. When I think about the word agape is the word love. I charge men today. I charge all men today. I charge from the younger to the older to be nice today. I charge you to look at this man when you walk past him, to get back to open up the door, because this guy come behind. Open the door for him and say, how you doing today? If each and every one of us takes this initiative, you'd be surprised how society would change itself. But I say this today is that you take a broken man, you make him a better man by refocusing and rethinking some things in his mind so that he can say that I guilt this in the past. Allow a woman to come back into your life if you've been in a situation, or allow a woman to, if you've been hurt, take the chains off your heart. Because the situation, and I'm going to end on this note right here, is that, and I'm going to share this, I know we got some youngsters here, so I can't go where I really want to go all the way into it, but I'm going to share this with you right here, is that when we go through things as men, and the first thing women say that all men are dogs, no we're not. What happens is that we suppress so much and we don't deal with it. So what we do is as men, even as young men, what we do is we be hurt. And we don't know how to deal with that hurt. So the first thing you do is you run from one woman to the next one. When you see a little bit in that woman, you run from that woman to that woman, because guess what? You haven't dealt with nothing over here. Come to me. Come to us. Come to this. We need to talk. I need you. I need you and I want you to need me. I need you because during the times when I was sitting there, I didn't want to live. And I called folks and I said, you know what? I want to die. I don't want to live anymore because I didn't have no outreach group and I was crying, looking all crazy. The first person, boys, I was sitting on my mother's porch. She said, boy, what you feel? I said, well, I don't know what I feel. I don't know. She said, well, you know what you need to do. I said, what's that? She said, you know you need to go back to church. Okay? So that talks about the healing process of this. Okay? That talks about the healing process. But I'm going to stop on this note. I hope that you all will come out, bring your young men, if you know anybody else. I charge you to come help me. I charge you to help me. I charge you to help me. I charge to get the wisdom from you. I charge to get the wisdom from you. I would love to sit down and talk to you because you haven't made it this far in life. Not to give me something back that I can pass on. I charge you with that. I charge with the men yourself, sir. I charge you with giving me more knowledge and wisdom. Because this is nothing new. What I'm speaking is just that I've just decided just to bring it out. That's all I'm doing. I just decided to come to the forefront. Because every once in a while God calls one. Come on, Noah. Come on, Job. Come on, Abraham. Come on, Moses. Every once in a while, then he calls that human man is himself. And we call him Martin Luther King. He calls Medgar Evers and Robert F. Kennedy and John F. Kennedy. Every once in a while, he calls one. Gentlemen, will you be that one? Will you be that one that decides to say we're going to change today, that we're going to put the guns down today, and we're not going to fight today, but we're going to love today and to live for another day? And make sure that you love your mother, respect your mother, because that's the one that's got your back and nobody else has your back. Understand that I come from a family of it was 3 of us, and my mama raised all 3 of us. And I thank God for her for being that strong wisdom and that strong leadership and wouldn't mind. If you see somebody doing wrong, I expect you can tell them that you're doing it wrong. If you see a young man with his pants pulled down, your approach is everything. You can't tell him, man, you approach. No, approach him. See, young man, you look nice today. How about if you just pull your pants up? Believe it or not, you catch more flies with, more bees with honey than with anything else. Because one thing about a woman loves a good dressed man. Amen. In the church, say amen. Amen. Right, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to take away your emoji or your swag because I've been where you've been. But also, there come a time when you have to grow up. There come a time when you have to be accountable for what you are, because perception is everything. When people look at you and you are already prejudged. When that's not always the case, because the only person who judges is who? God. Okay? So, Pastor, I thank you. Pastor, I thank you for giving me this opportunity. I thank you for giving me this home. She said, if I do this for you, pretty much you have free reign to do whatever you need to do over there with that. I said, well, thank you, Pastor, and I really appreciate it. I'm just really, really busy, and I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do my work, and I'm going to need you all. I'm definitely going to need you. I can be found on Facebook at Brokenmenfoundation.com. I can be reached at 804-571-1839. I also have a website at www.brokenmenfoundation.com. Take a look at the website. Don't just listen to me today. Please don't just listen to it. Like it. Pass it out there. There's a lot of great works and a lot of things that go on. I tell you this and I share this just before I leave. I promise this is it. That I am in talks with Haley, Buick GMC as we speak. I'm going to need you, man. I'm going to need you to come out there and help me as we get donations and fundraising so we can, if you don't have a suit, if you might not have a pair of slacks or pair of pants, I want to give it to you. And I mean, there's no charge. I want to give it to you. I want you to dress. I want you to have shoes so you can prepare yourself. So if you need some gas money, if you need these different types of things, I want you to come out here and be a part of this. God is about to do something great. You know what I mean? And I want to see when we come out there in unity and be strong in numbers. And the first thing they say, oh, that generation's not left behind. That generation's coming together. And that's what it's about. Pastor, once again, I thank you. Thank you for having me. Come out every other Tuesday. I'll be back this Tuesday, be mentoring the young men. And we'll be doing some fun things with them as well. We set a lot of programs and different things up. So I thank you. Once again, my name is Ella Rolanda. Thank y'all for having me.